A sentence will look poetry if you hit enter a lot. Is it true? Can anything be poetry if you arrange them in a typical poetic form? Try nyo nga yung infamous statement ni Senator Cynthia Villar. Parang lahat ng inyong budget puro research. Baliw na baliw kayo sa research. Aanhin nyo ba ang research? Ako matalino akong tao pero di ko maintindihan yung research nyo. In this case, we ask, when does something become a poem? What is a poem? Sabi ni Oxford Languages, ito raw ay a piece of writing that partakes of the nature of both speech and song that is nearly always rhythmical, usually metaphorical, and often exhibits such formal elements as meter, rhyme, and stanzaic structure. Lo, ano yun? Well, tama naman ang sinabi ni Oxford. The definition, however, is denotative. But let's take it from the prose. Today, we are to understand what poetry is through the eyes of the well-known poets such as William Wordsworth, Salvatore Quasimodo, Edgar Allan Poe, and Percy Bysshe Shelley. Ano nga ba ang isang tula? William Wordsworth, an English poet known for the piece I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud, tells the poetry is a spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings and that it takes its origin from emotional, recollected in tranquility. To simplify, a poem is a product of our human emotions, and as complex rational beings that we are, we have a lot in store. Taylor Swift's Look What You Made Me Do is fueled with hate and revenge. Panic at the Disco's High Hopes is a song with energy and optimism. Ang awit ni Moira na tagpuan ay kakikitaan ng damdamin ng pag-ibig at pasasalamat. Matatagpuan din ang damdamin ng paghanga sa kantang Catriona ni Mattheos. True enough, music is the language of our soul. Let's have Grow As We Go by Ben Platt. What emotion does this want to translate? What do these lines want to make you feel? Is it joy? Is it fear? Is it sadness? Do you feel it? The persona in this song may say, please stay, baka pwede pa, baka kaya pa. You don't have to leave just for you to find yourself. Stay. This melancholic song that fits well with the rainy season speaks of desperation, of begging, and of unwanted goodbyes because there is misery in letting go. This is pain in losing hope. Many studies have shown that emotions are not exclusive to the human species, but we know for sure that only we can express it overtly and covertly in creative ways. We sing, we dance, we paint, we write. But do you ever wonder if robots can get creative as we can? Can robots write a poem? Scientists said that the goal of developing and furthering artificial intelligence is to completely imitate our human ways. Experts also argued that the ultimate determinant of the success in this attempt to create human-like robots is when robots can empathize and feel emotions like humans do, which means that they can mimic the depth and creativity we possess. Computer scientists at Microsoft Research Asia, Bailu and Jailan Fu, conducted an experiment where they exposed an AI to 8,000 images as source of inspiration and instructed the AI to write a poem. At ito ang kanyang kinalabasan. Sun is shining, the wind moves, naked trees, you dance. This vague and seemingly meaningless poem may prove that no matter how advanced our technology gets, full human qualities such as empathy, humor, pathos, and the creativity that navigates art and literature are something that AI cannot replicate as its own. But who knows, for now that is the claim. What Wordsworth is telling us is that a poem is basically a human. It contains in itself the human qualities that the poet placed in the words he crafted together. In this case, the poet is challenged to select words and to piece them together in a way that the emotion the poem has can reach the reader's soul and inspire genuine human responses such as laughter, weeping, and afterthought. The next view of what poetry is, likewise on the basis of human emotions. But Salvatore Quasimodo, an anti-fascist Hermetic Italian poet, proposes that poetry is a revelation of a feeling that the poet believes to be interior and personal, which the reader recognizes as his own. To simplify, this means that a poem possesses a feeling that the reader also owns. Dito nga makikita natin ang masining na talastasan sa gitna ng isang katha at ng isang nagbabasa. Di ba nga sabi natin, this song is my jam, this song is my anthem. So, ano ang theme song ng buhay mo? One reason why we like a song in particular is that we find ourselves in the words or in the lines it has. Though impossible, we feel like the song is especially created just for us. Minsan nga kapag kumakanta tayo, may mga pinag-aalayan tayo. The song that the youth may relate to is I'm a Liar, joke, is Am I Wrong by Nico and Vince. The Shattered song is a statement about the norms or dogma in our society and how one wishes to be free. Applying Marx's perspective, it talks about the alienation from the product, the process, and the human essence that one may experience. How do we identify with a persona? Well, at some point, we feel powerless and alienated. We feel so impaled or intoxicated by what everyone expects from us. And when we reveal our oddity or weirdness or difference, the society will make us feel wrong about ourselves. Am I wrong? Kaya naman, relate. Another poem that may complement Am I Wrong is this. The lines inspire us to take control of our lives and be our own gardeners. This simple poem that uses flower as a symbol of reward is reflective of the messages of row, row, row your boat and Invictus. At tama nga naman, our happiness, our sources of joys, our own rewards, these are things we must find and create on our own and for ourselves. Kaya naman, relate ulit. What Quasimodo is telling us is that a poem is a mirror. It is a reflection of who we are and how we feel. Somehow, a poem takes the very shape that confronts our identities and inner workings of our soul. Maaaring makita mo ang iyong nawawalang sarili sa isang tula. The views of Wordsworth and Quasimodo both ground poetry on human emotions. In our next video, we'll learn about the musicality and the illusion that poetry creates.